Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel.
Revised K-12 Curriculum English 3 Quarter 3, Week 3, Day 1 Fable, High Frequency Words, Cause and Effect, Mathematics Integration, Composing Text. Under the Sea. Watch the Under the Sea video and dance along with it. Here is the YouTube link. Today, we will read a fable, use our own words in retelling it, identify cause and effect of events, identify high-frequency words, and compose text to react to the character, setting, or events in a story. Pre-reading of chapters 1 to 2. Let's learn some new words before reading the story. The first word is sock. I sucked the juice through a straw. Based on the sentence, can you guess the meaning of suck? Suck means to pull into the mouth by using the lips. Can you pretend that you are drinking juice through a straw and demonstrate how to suck? The second word is peck. What is the bird doing in the picture? Peck means a bird tapped or bit something using its beak. Birds peck to look for food or to check an object or area. The third word is stuck. In the photo, the turtle is stuck in a fishing net. What do you think does stuck mean? Stuck means being unable to move or to be moved in one spot or position. A mussel is an underwater animal that has a soft body. It is covered with a hard shell made of two pieces attached to each other that open and close. Have you seen a mussel before? They are important because they filter the water that passes through them, making it clean. The last word is burrowed. Watch this video to see a mussel that burrowed in the sand. Can you describe what the mussel did? Burrowed means an animal made a hole or tunnel. Mussels burrow in mud or in sand to protect themselves from being eaten by other animals. Use the words stuck, pecked, burrowed, and mussel in your own sentences. Then share your answers aloud with your partner. What sea animals do you know? What do you think are the sea animals in our story? Let us read to find out. Laura Gets Stuck. Story by Natalie Lodge and Susan Simard. Illustrations by Hannah Manaligot. Sup Sup felt bad. He knew he should help Laura, but Laura was not kind. Laura was mean. Sup Sup swam to see Pugita, the octopus. Loro is stuck in a net. We have to help him. Pugita nodded his big head. I know what to do, he replied. Pugita and Sap Sap swam to Loro. I will save you, Pugita said. I have 8 long legs that can pull on the ropes of the net. Pugita took his long legs and pulled. He pulled on the ropes. Oh no, his long legs were tied up in a knot. Just then, Gabi, the seabird, flew by. I will save you, Gabi said. I have a big shark beak. I will peck at the ropes. Gabi pecked the ropes. He pecked and pecked, but the ropes did not break. Just then, Tahong, the mussel, burrowed out of the sand. I will save you, Tahong said. I have 2 strong shells. I will burrow into the ropes. Tahong burrowed into the ropes. He burrowed and burrowed, but the ropes did not break. How will Laura be freed? Sap Sap swam to find more help. He spotted Bia, the gobbyfish. Bia was stuck to a stone. He was eating sea moss. Sap Sap swam to him. He asked Bia to help him free Loro. Bia stopped eating. He spoke very slowly. I have a big mouth that can suck sea moss. I will suck on the ropes and gob it up. Bia sucked on the ropes. He sucked and sucked, but the ropes did not break. Just then, Tambakol, the tuna, swam by. He saw Loro stuck in the net. I will save you, Tambakol said. I have a huge fin. I will hit the ropes. Tambakol hit the ropes. He hit and hit, but the ropes did not break. They were all sad. They could not help free Loro. Loro had no hope. How will he survive? Where is the setting of the story? The story happened in an ocean. Who are the characters in the first chapter of the story? The characters are Sapsap, Loro, Pugita, Gabi, Tahong, Bia, and Tambakol. What is the problem with the characters? Loro is stuck in a net. What did each character try to do to solve the problem? Sapsap asked others for help. Pugita pulled the ropes with his legs. Gabi packed the ropes. Tahong burrowed into the ropes. Bia sucked on the ropes. Tambakol hit the ropes with his fins. Retell using pictures. Form 7 groups. Each group will receive a photo from chapters 1 to 2 of the book. Describe what is happening in the picture your group receives. Afterward, retell the story together as a class using the photos as your guide. Picture 1. Picture 2. Picture 3. Picture 4. Picture 5. Picture 6. Picture 7. Let's summarize the story we read. Loro was stuck in a net, so Sapsap helped him even if he was mean. Pugita, Gabi, Tahong, Bia, and Tambakol tried to save him. However, they failed because the rope was too strong. We'll find out on day 3 if Loro will survive. Retelling a fable. Each of you will receive a story train last. Retell the story by drawing 3 main events in order. Then write 1 sentence about each event. For your additional activity, watch the skip counting song. Then list the names of the underwater animals you see in the video. Here is the YouTube link. For day 2, level appropriate sight words, root words, compound sentences, verbs, composing text. Look at the list of verbs from chapters 1 to 2 of Loro Gets Stuck. Swim, burrow, pull, peck, suck, hit. When I say the name of a character from the story, act out the verb that shows what the character did to help save Loro. Sapsap, swim. Pugita, pull. Gabi, peck. Tahong, burrow. Bia, suck. Tambakol, hit. Today, we will identify level-appropriate sight words. Write words legibly and correctly. Identify verbs, identify compound sentences, and use correct capitalization and punctuation in compound sentences. Verb practice. Let's try to help Loro. Think of an animal you'd like to be and of an action to save him. Share your answer by completing the sentence below while demonstrating the verb or doing word you chose. I am a blank and I blank to save Loro. It could be shark, I am a shark, and I bite the rope to save Loro. Another, I am a crab and I pinch the rope to save Loro. Choral reading of chapters 1 to 2. Look at the sight words from Loro Gets Lost. I will read each word first, then you will read it after me. 8. Dare. Why? Always. Never. Once you already know the sight words, you will each receive a copy of the book. Do a choral reading of the story together. Then move into your small groups and read aloud the part assigned to your group. Root words. Look at the words on the chart. These are the actions that characters did to save Loro. Each word has a verb as its root. Identify the root word of each one. As you give the answers, we will circle or underline the root words. Burrowed. The root word is burrow. Pulled. The root word is pull. Packed. Pack. Socked. Sock. Compound sentence. A compound sentence is made up of two simple sentences. A coordinating conjunction is present in a compound sentence. Do you remember what coordinating conjunctions are? Remember fun boys for and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Keep in mind that we put a comma before the coordinating conjunction. Here are examples of compound sentences. Sapsap swam to see Pugita, and he asked for his help. Pugita pulled on the ropes, but his long legs were tied up in a knot. Gabi flew by, so Sapsap asked for his help too. What are the two simple sentences in this compound sentence? Who or what is the subject or doer of the actions for each? What are the actions for each subject or doer? What is the conjunction word used to connect the two simple sentences? What is the relationship of ideas in each sentence? Think of your own compound sentence based on Loro Gets Stuck, then share your sentence with your partner. A compound sentence is made up of two simple sentences. A coordinating conjunction is present in a compound sentence. Writing a compound sentence. Write the compound sentence you shared with your partner in the earlier activity. Remember, in writing a compound sentence, it has two simple sentences. A conjunction word is used to connect the two simple sentences. Practice reading chapters 1 to 2. Bring home your copy of chapters 1 to 2 of Loro Gets Stuck so you can practice reading at home. For Day 3, Legend, High Frequency Words, Cause and Effect, Composing Text, National Theme. Story Train Sharing. Read your answers to the story train last from day 1 to your partner. Today, we will use our own words in retelling a legend. Identify cause and effect of events, identify high-frequency words, and compose text to react to the character, setting, or events in a story. We have a new set of words to learn today. The first word is diverse. Have you seen or read about divers before? Let's watch the video to know what divers mean. Here is the YouTube link. What can you say about the divers on the video? What do they look like? What do they do? Divers are people who explore underwater. They stay underwater for long periods of time, so they use special clothing and equipment for breathing. The second word is scales. Loro, the parrotfish, has brightly colored and thick scales. What do you think is the meaning of scales? Scales are the covering of the body of the fish to protect them. The next word is the verb yelled. The man yelled at the boy who accidentally stepped on his foot. Can you guess the meaning of yelled? If someone yelled, it means they shouted or made a loud noise, usually when angry, excited, or in pain. Is it okay to yell when you are angry? The last word is hush. Nanay and tatay are talking in a hush, so my sleeping baby brother won't get disturbed. What is the meaning of hush? Hush means silent or quiet. Can you show me how to talk in a hush? Look at the chart with the vocabulary words again. Use divers, skills, yelled, and hush in your own sentences. Then share your sentences aloud with your partner. I will read chapters 3 to 4, pages 12 to 21 of Loro Gets Stuck to You. Listen carefully to find out if Loro will be saved. The tugboat stopped. Loro was scared. He pulled and pulled on the ropes, but he was still stuck. Two divers jumped into the water. They swam around. They looked here and there. They sucked air through their tubes. Sap-Sap swam back to Loro. Loro yelled to Sap-Sap, "Why did you leave me alone?" Sap-Sap yelled back, "No need to be rude. We don't know what to do." Just then, Sap-Sap had an idea. He swam to the others. He talked in a hush. What will they do? Sap-Sap swam to the divers. He swam here and there. He made his scales shine in the sun. "That is a cute little fish. It has shiny scales. It is small," thought one diver. They went after him. Sap-Sap swam to the others. All of the fish swam around Loro in a huge circle. Gabby flew in circles above Loro. The divers swam over to sea. The divers saw Loro. They saw he was stuck in the net. "What a nice fish," they thought. "It is sad. The fisherman did not follow the rules. We can save him. We have arms and a knife. We will cut the ropes." The divers took out a knife. They cut the ropes. Loro swam out of the net. He was free. All of the fish swam in a circle around the divers. This was their way of saying thank you. From that day on, Loro was nice to others. He always said hello. He was never rude to his friends again. How did Loro feel when he was still stuck in the net? He was scared. What did Loro yell at Sap-Sap? He asked why Sap-Sap left him. What can you say about Loro's behavior? It was rude because Loro should have thanked Sap-Sap instead for trying to save him. What was Sap-Sap's idea to help Loro that he told the other animals? Sap-Sap swam to the divers to get their attention, and the other animals swam around Loro for the divers to see him. What did the divers do to save Loro? They cut the ropes using a knife. Ghost nets. Do you remember what caused Loro to get stuck in the fishing net? The divers in the story said that a fisherman did not follow the rules again. This means they threw their old fishing net in the ocean instead of disposing of it properly. Fishing nets that were either lost or intentionally thrown away are also called ghost nets. The effect of ghost nets is underwater animals like turtles, sharks, dolphins, and even small fish like loro get stuck. Keeping them trapped, it is the cause of injury and death of these animals. Watch the video Ghost Nets, the Hidden Threat to Marine Life. Pay attention to how thrown away fishing nets harm marine animals. If you see a net or any trash by the shore when you go to the beach, ask an adult to help you pick up the trash. You can also ask an adult to report to the authorities if you see ghost nets underwater so that they can contact professionals who could remove them. Watch the ghost nest removal video. Ghost nets cause injury and death among underwater animals like turtles, sharks, dolphins, and even small fish like loro. We can help by asking an adult to help us pick up trash like nets by the shore, or report to the authorities if we see ghost nets underwater. Drawing the effect of ghost nets. Draw the effect of ghost nets to the underwater animals. Write one sentence about your drawing. Complete a story train to retell how the Tingian learned to plant from week 2. Draw 3 main events in order and then write one sentence about each event. For day 4, VCCV words, level appropriate sight words, root words, simple interrogative sentences, composing text. Root word review. Look at the words from chapters 3 to 4 of Loro Get Stuck on the chart. Each word has a verb as its root. Identify the root word of each one. As you give the answers, we will circle or underline the root words. Stopped. Stop. Jumped. Jump. Looked. Look. Yelled. Yell. Today, we will identify level appropriate sight words, read VCCV words correctly for meaning, write words legibly and correctly, identify verbs, identify simple asking sentences, and use correct capitalization and punctuation in compound sentences. How was Loro saved? We learned in quarter 2 that an asking sentence or interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. It starts with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. It allows us to request information and have interesting conversations. An asking sentence requires an answer to. There are 3 kinds of asking sentences: yes or no, WH, choice. Yes or no questions can be answered with either a yes or a no. This sentence starts with a verb followed by the subject. For example, do is the verb and you is the subject. Did you enjoy reading the story? You can give an answer like, yes, I enjoyed reading the story. WH questions begin with a question word like who, when, where, why, what, and how. The question word is followed by the verb and the subject. How did the divers save Loro? The answer to this question is information. You can give an answer like, the divers saved Loro by cutting the ropes with a knife. Choice questions offer a choice of 2 or more answers in the question. Was Loro still mean to his friends, or was he already nice to them? You can give an answer like, Loro was already nice to his friends. Give examples of yes or no WH, and choice questions. Paired reading of chapters 3 to 4. Learn the sight words from Loro Gets Lost. I will read each word first, then you will read it after me. Once you already know the sight words, you will each get a copy of the book. Then read the story with your partner, paired reading. Again. Cut. High. Over. Thank. VCCV. We learned about VCCV words in Quarter 2. These are words with two consonant letters in the middle of two vowel letters. The pattern is vowel consonant consonant vowel. Learning about VCCV words helps us read longer words. Previously, we studied the VCCV words with double consonants or with the same consonant letter in the middle, such as cotton, happen, and sudden. Cotton, happen, sudden. Today, we will study VCCV words with different consonant letters in the middle. A long word has many syllables. VCCV words have two consonant letters in the middle of two vowel letters. Learning about VCCV words help us read longer words. Examples of VCCV words with two different consonant letters in the middle are writing a question. Pick a VCCV word and use it in an asking sentence. Remember, your sentence must start with a capital letter and end with a question mark. Example, what does a marlin eat? Practice reading chapters 3 to 4. Bring home a copy of chapters 3 to 4 of Loro Gets Stuck so you can practice reading at home.